Hello YouTube viewers, thank you so much for tuning in, and today I would like to share with you this beautiful house that I bought at a flea market for just $30 a while back. Now don't be fooled by how plain it looks. Yes, it is plain in the outside, but I did enhance the sides and I decorated it. I gave it beautiful floors and walls. So it all looks really nice inside. It's a whole different story. So why don't we take a look at the sides? Now what I did here was I took a stencil and some brown paint and filled it in. And I think that this brought out the house more than just leaving it plain yellow like that, the way it came. And there were no windows on the sides. This house only came with the windows in the front and that little door, which I think it's a little bit too small. But my hubby is pretty handy and he made these windows here. Now this is going to be another project eventually. I do want to work on these windows. The shapes are fine, but I want to do something else here. Maybe give it a frame or a glass or something. You know what I mean? Right now you can just put your hand right through there and that's it. But I want to give it more of a window look. Now this one does have some transparency paper. I took a marker and made the lines. So something like that is what I mean for this window and for the bottom window. So let's look at it in the front. So this is like a cabinet door, right? So you open it here. And you open it here. And then there's that little door. I think that little door should have been larger. It probably should have come up to here for this size house. But it opens nicely. They did a nice job with that, whoever had this house before. So let's take a look inside through the windows. And I'm going to take you inside. So I hope that you will enjoy the details that I'm about to share with you. So let's take a look. So down here we have the kitchen. Here we have a living room. We have a study room or office, home office. Then we have the bathroom. We have another bedroom up here. And then we have this entertainment area. Now there's not much light in there, but I can always move this one so that you can see the items. But let's start at the kitchen down here. So this kitchen is partly handmade. You see the stove and the sink and all that? That is a toothpaste box which I wrapped up in duct tape. And the refrigerator is a soap box. So I wrapped both up in duct tape and just gave it some details to make it look like a real stove. Handles for the refrigerator. So that was handmade. Now at the top here, I have to fix this. I totally forgot that this was falling apart, but this is the way it's supposed to look. I had some brown pieces that look like drawers. You know, took some little gift boxes and made them cabinets. Those autocollants are from the Dollar Tree. Even the one that says eat. Now this is called the island. It's a counter where you eat on, right? And it's a cell phone cover that I'm using. A cell phone cover, that's all it is. Then on the side here, the white box is a box. That's all it is. And then I had some brick looking paper. So that worked out for both sides of the kitchen. Then I have this beautiful cage that my friend Esther gave me. So I have to get a bird for that cage. But I do have a bird in this cage. 2 cages in the same kitchen. And then some poker chips. I have a few different colors. I have blue and red, but the white was the best for this kitchen. And the flooring is actually a chess marble board. Sometimes I come across these types of games at yard sales for like really cheap, you know, like $4, and it comes with all the pieces and everything. So I use these as floors. Then I have a little garden plant here. This is, I believe, from the Goodwill store. I probably bought it at the Goodwill store. I don't always remember where I buy everything, you know, because I go to thrift stores, flea markets, yard sales. So this is the kitchen here. And it leads to that living room that I'm going to show you next. So I hope that you like the kitchen. Battery operated light from the Dollar Tree. So let's go next door. So here I have another chessboard. This one's made out of wood. And I think it just goes so well against the yellow, including that fireplace. Now, the background, you see the background there? It looks like a hallway or another dimension of the house. That's a page from a magazine. Those work very well in these dollhouses because they make it look larger, like deeper, like there's another dimension over there, another area of the house. These stairs, the steps were just cardboard pieces. I have to fix them. They're not in place. So I took some of that yellow paper and placed it on the walls with some colorful art. Now this sofa here, I made it along with the ottoman. This was some fabric that I had bought at Walmart. It didn't come out so bad. And the coffee table is actually a cap from a seasoning bottle. That's all it is. And then this other furniture here, where did I buy that? I bought that at Michael's, I believe. And then I have these 2 pieces. These I got at my favorite thrift store. I believe you put no, it's for burning incense. That's for what it is. For a minute, I forgot what they were for. But that should be it, to burn incense. So I got 2 of those at my favorite thrift store. And they look great there. I think they look pretty good. Oh, and that clock. You see that clock on the mantle? The fireplace mantle? Those clocks I find at yard sales. And I think people get rid of them because they don't want to buy the lithium battery. The lithium battery supposedly is expensive, I guess, to some people. And they don't want to bother with, buying that. So they end up selling these pieces. I tell you, 50 cents. 50 cents and $1. I bought a few of these at different yard sales. And look at how cute that clock is. And there are some chess pieces as decor. Look at that. So those clocks are perfect for dollhouses. Alrighty, so let's go up to the bathroom here. The bathroom. See the shower there? I made that myself. It's some hard plastic that I came across. Made it a shower. I took a file folder, which was black and white checkered. Give it a little background in the back. These are autocollants from the Dollar Tree. Look at this beautiful toilet. What else? Above the sink, there are 3 green pieces. Those are magnets. But to me, they look like light fixtures over the sink. That was just the idea. And the mirror is from the Dollar Tree. Now, that's the broom closet. The broom closet is actually a drawer from some jewelry box. Now this other one piece is the interior of a jewelry box. That's all it is. And you know what caught my attention? The towels. But of course they're not towels. I have a ring here. This is my mom's ring. I'm going to place it right in here. That is what this is for. But these look like towels. So this is just perfect for a dollhouse bathroom. If you have a jewelry box that you're not using, that's old, and has a piece like this, this is perfect. So let's take my ring back. And I also have a salt and pepper shaker washer. I didn't have one to match it, so I made my own. This is just a white box with a picture of a washer or a dryer. So now I have the set. And this is a hair roller being used as a hamper in this bathroom here. And let's go next door, right over there where you see that man sitting. This is the home office. Now there is a water cooler here. This is a candy box that I wrapped up in duct tape. I placed a little metal piece from old diskettes, and I took a little bottle of a perfume that I had, and look at that. It's perfect for this size house, for the scale of the house. So I have my little water cooler there. This is also a box. I wrapped it up in black electrical tape. And I made it a little desk, the little table. Now the background is a page from a magazine. Well, this one is. This one is a page from a magazine. This is another page. So they're two separate pages. But I figured, you know what? They did go together. You can't really notice that they are not. It actually looks very real. And this is another page. Now I had a set of stairs here, but in placing it here, I felt that the stairs would cover the entire wall. So I removed them and I made my own little steps here. So it looks like you're going from this office up the steps and into that hallway. So I think those magazine pictures, oh my God, really enhance these dollhouses. This is all my collection of furniture. Alright, so now that we have seen the home office, let's go up here. So this is this bed. Oh, this is the bedroom that I turned into a living room. This used to be a bedroom. That is my picture there on the wall. You might remember it from the little profile on my channel. That's the same picture that I've used. And those little bookcases are card holders. Leather looking card holders. Now look at that. That is another clock. Remember I was telling you that I keep finding them at yard sales, like people don't want them? That is another one. Perfect for dollhouses. And this here is a real picture of a place in New York. Now these lamps are just drawer knobs. What I did was I took them apart, flipped the pieces, and ended up with a lamp. So I have another one here, right there. And that's a picture of me on the easel. Some eau de cologne from the Dollar Tree. Now this little coffee table is a napkin ring. That's all it is. And the top here is from an air freshener that I bought at the Dollar Tree. That's all that is. So I made myself a little coffee table right there. Right there. And the furniture is from a Dollhouse store that I went to in Maine. And I think that that's it here. I think we can move over to the last room, which is this here. It's an entertainment room. There's not much light here, but let me see. I think I have another light here. I have this light. Yep, it works. Okay, so this furniture is from Hobby Lobby. I've had it for a while. Now, what you see as a rug is actually a COVID mask. It just happened to match this furniture. I had the furniture already, and then when COVID came along, you know, I got some masks at Walmart, and that was one of them. And I said to myself, wait a minute, this mask matches the furniture that I bought from Hobby Lobby. And look at that. Perfect. I have some Dollar Tree plants right here. And I have another lamp right here. This is actually one of those drums that you buy at the Dollar Tree. They come in packs. You see them more around Christmas time. They come in different colors, blue, yellow, red. But I like the silver one for a lamp. Has a magnet in the middle and a little piece of hardware. I don't know what that was for, but it all made a lamp. And then that eagle there that you see there, I got it at one of the flea markets. The walls are actually a tablecloth, a black and white tablecloth that I bought at the Dollar Tree. And I took some cardboard and wrapped it up in that tablecloth. I have to fix it. I might take this room apart because look at the edges right here. See the edges? I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, and the screen TV, the flat screen TV. This here is a GPS, and I bought it at a community yard sale. And they had it for 25 cents. It was a box that I guess it was junk. They didn't really want this stuff in there, but they said anything in that box, 25 cents. And it works. My hubby tested it out, and it works. And let's see. I think this is it. That rooster in the corner is also from a flea market. That little table where the lamp is a little jewelry gift box. I think I got a ring in there a while back. And that's it. These are just printouts from the computer, from Google. And that is it. So this is the house that I wanted to give you a tour of. So let's close it up. I hope that you have enjoyed all the details. And thank you so much for watching.